Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cryptonews Weekly Roundup. It's your host, Matt Zahab, alongside Rachel Wolfson. Rachel, what a week. We hit the coveted 100K Bitcoin. It happened this morning. I woke up, I did a little dance around my Airbnb in Buenos Aires. I might be the happiest dude on the planet. It's why I'm wearing my Happy Dad hat. What a day. I'm so happy. How you doing on this lovely 100K day?
Yeah, doing well, Matt. I also was extremely excited and yeah, just good news all around. I was so excited. I didn't know what to post on X last night, but I posted something that, it's crazy that we're here and we made this happen today. Or yesterday. And yeah, just exciting news.
It's incredible. We've been waiting for this for a hot minute and we finally got it. Folks, let's jump into it. As always, we're going to start with some price action, and the big dog, the big boy himself, our favorite coin of all, the big orange one, Bitcoin, hit a new all-time high of 103.6 thousand. Folks, 103,000 per Bitcoin. Absolute bananas. Up almost 7% on the week. Ethereum also had a huge week. Finally, well, not finally, because last week it did as well. ETH is sitting at around 3.9K, almost hitting that coveted 4K mark per Ethereum. Also up 10% on the week. And now for the parabolic ones. XRP, still don't know why this goes up so much. Up 63% on the week to about $2.41. I believe it hit 289, which again, no reason for XRP to be that high, but say la vie, it did. Sol was pretty flat on the week, up around 1% at 240 per coin. BNB up 12%, Doge up 12%, and another killer on the week, Cardano up 22% to $1.23 per coin. Absolute bananas, craziness, and tons of green across the board. We absolutely love to see it. But Rachel, like I said, the biggest news of the week, Bitcoin hit 100K, and you wrote an absolutely fire article on the big bad boy hitting six figures.
Yeah, Matt, super excited to have written this article. This is such good news. The most exciting news of the week. After several days of sideways movement, Bitcoin finally broke through 100K to reach an all-time high of $103,600. Bitcoin's highly anticipated six-figure milestone comes just after Donald Trump officially nominated pro-crypto advocate Paul Atkins as SEC chair. Gary Gensler also said BTC competes with gold, which is a surprising sentiment change from someone who's always been a Bitcoin hater. So looks like the tides are changing here, and this is just really exciting news.
I can't believe Gary, the big man Gensler, said that Bitcoin competes with gold. He's literally been shitting on it throughout his whole tenure as SEC chair. He finally said it. I was like, oh my goodness, this is absolute bananas. Anyways, speaking of the SEC chair and Paul Atkins, huge move by Trump here. He did nominate him on a December 4th announcement. That was yesterday, as of course we are recording on Thursday as always. Trump said Paul is the CEO and founder of Potomac Global Partners, a risk management consultancy, is co-chairman of the Digital Chambers Token Alliance since 2017. He has worked on and studied the digital assets industry. He was also a former SEC commissioner from 2002 to 2008, and Paul strongly advocated for transparency and protecting investors. Paul is very pro-crypto, and this is great news across the board. The two sort of big pieces of news yesterday being obviously him getting nominated and the big G-man Gary Gensler saying that BTC competes with gold and not the US dollar. Two huge change in bullish sentiment. We love to see it, and that's realistically why Bitcoin ripped past that 100,000 mark. We love to see it. But Rachel, one thing that I still do not get, I don't think you understand it either, XRP. We've sort of been shitting on them for a couple episodes now. To all the XRP folks listening and watching, we apologize, but you guys are rich. So XRP, crazy enough, surged past Tether, USDT, to become the third largest crypto by market cap.
Yeah, let's talk about it, Matt. So Ripple's XRP jumped 30% on Monday and surpassed USDT in market cap, becoming the third largest cryptocurrency. The surge extended a multi-week rally fueled by recent catalysts. The token last traded at around $2.46, up 77% in a week and over 375% in a month. Its market cap hit $137.4 billion, overtaking USDT's $134.3 billion. XRP's value surged after it surpassed Solana and market cap over the weekend. This is insane. I'm going to add in here, Matt, that I think this also has something to do with the launch of Ripple's stablecoin.
Definitely.
So still trying to figure that out. Yeah, still trying to figure that out. But I do think that the launch of that stablecoin has something to do with the price being driven up. So we just have to wait and see. But this is definitely insane. Really exciting news for XRP.
100%. And Rachel, you and I have been doing this segment for 6 months now, and I've had a blast on every single episode. And this is a first. Earlier on Tuesday morning, I woke up. South Korea's president, Yoon Suk Yeol, my apologies if I pronounced your name wrong, Mr. Suk Yeol, he declared martial law, citing threats from pro-North Korean forces. The crypto markets went absolutely downwards, faced heightened activity with significant USDT inflows and Bitcoin price swings on upbit. This also tanked the global equities market as well. The whole market took a little shit after this. Thankfully, that was on Tuesday. 2 days later, as we record, everything is green again, as we love to see it. Another crazy piece of news, and this gave me some chills and some memories from the 2021 NFT bull market, Rachel, was Nike-owned RTFKT announced that they will cease Web3 operations.
Yeah, this is some really interesting news. So Nike-owned digital fashion and Web3 studio RTFKT announced plans on December 2nd to wind down its operations. So back in 2021, RTKFT NFTs were going for $100,000 per NFT, which is just insane. Fast forward to today, and the company is going under. I mean, craziness in NFT land. But I do think NFTs are also making a comeback. So this is really strange news, and I'm curious to see what happens, if it's going to impact the NFT market or not.
It's a great point there. Fast forward to the biggest airdrop of all time. I was not fortunate enough to take advantage of this. I did have a couple of buddies earlier on this year who did say, Matt, get your lazy ass on Hyperliquid. Start being a degenerate and start trading some perps. Of course, I did not listen to them, and I missed out on a potential 6-figure and potential 7-figure airdrop. Hyperliquid, which is a really good but degen perp trading platform, had their airdrop last weekend, and it was the largest airdrop ever in crypto history. Their token, called Hype, rallied to an all-time high of $12.40 at the time of recording on Thursday, only days after executing the 7th largest airdrop in crypto history. Again, it was the 7th largest at the time, now for market cap, the biggest at the time. The Genesis event happened on Friday, November 29th, as the team distributed 310 million Hype tokens to the community. The value at launch was $3.90, which meant the total value at airdrop Genesis was $1.2 billion, and the market cap is currently $12.3 billion. These guys literally turned a coin out of nowhere to a $12.3 billion market cap.
Yeah, Matt. So speaking of crazy news, we've got even more crazy news. Phantom, a prominent wallet provider in the Solana ecosystem, has reassured its users that it is unaffected by a critical vulnerability recently discovered in the Solana Web3.js library. The exploit, found in versions 1.95.6 and 1.95.7, involved malicious code designed to steal private keys. This flaw severely threatened applications and developers relying on compromised versions, potentially exposing users' funds to theft. This is just one of those crazy horror stories that we hate to hear, but it does happen. And it's just a reminder for users to be aware and be cautious, because this stuff does happen.
Well said, Rachel. Turned out everything was all good in that regard too. It was just a lot of fun and a lot of craziness on the Twitter timeline. Speaking of craziness, Alex Mashinsky, I was fortunate enough, or maybe unfortunate enough, to interview Mr. Mashinsky back in 2021. He was, I think, the 8th guest I've ever had on the Cryptonews podcast. He was guest number 8. Present day, we have almost 400 episodes. He was the biggest dog that I had on the podcast way back in the day. And on Tuesday, Alex Mashinsky, founder of the now bankrupt Celsius Network, pleaded guilty to 2 charges, one for commodities fraud and another for manipulating the price of his own token, which is Celsius token. He agreed not to appeal a sentence of up to 30 years, which is wild. This is going to be set on April 8th, 2025. Crazy news for Mashinsky, who might face 30 years behind bars. That is absolute craziness. I even went to his party back in Bitcoin Miami in 2021. He threw an absolute banger event. There were sports cars everywhere. And now he's going to be in jail. Crazy how the crypto world works. And to end the week on a positive and weird, funny note, 3 weeks in a row, we've covered this crazy guy who you have interviewed, Rachel. That is the one and only Justin Sun, the founder of Tron. Last week, we covered that he bought a $6.2 million banana artwork. And what did he do this week? He ate the friggin' banana.
Yeah, Matt. So this is crazy. Really great news to end the week on, because it's just such a funny story. So Justin Sun, who bought the duct tape banana, as we all know, for $6.2 million, he actually ate it. This week, he said that, like a digital asset, the real value is the concept itself, And he says it tastes much better than other bananas, which maybe it did, maybe it didn't, but it was a very expensive banana. So I hope it tasted great. Brilliant marketing again from Justin Sun. So much attention. It's got Tron, so much attention. So I'm excited to see what they're up to next. But this has definitely been something that the whole world has watched. It's all over social media. And I think it's just brilliant and a good way to end the week on with that news.
What a week. Again, biggest piece of news of the week, folks. We did hit 100,000 per coin per big BTC. We love you guys. Thank you as always for tuning in. Rachel and I love doing this with you guys. It's one of the most fun parts of our week. If you guys enjoyed this one, and we really hope you did, please do hit that like button. Please do subscribe on YouTube or whatever platform you are following along. And as always, we will be back next week with some crazy, crazy news. Hopefully, everything keeps ripping. We see more green across the board. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one.
Thanks, everyone. Bye, Matt. Thanks, guys.